So let me unmute and change the screen. All right. Welcome, welcome. Um, so it's been a while, guys. Uh
Yeah.
been a little bit. Let me actually pull up my great book. Probably should have done this before. There we go. So previously, um, you you met you were pulled away from the previous scene by an ally. You guys, with the information you had and what the ally provided, you sought out the local lieutenant
Oh, shit.
of the Zentarum in the dock ward. You went to the bar. There was some sneaky good deception going on, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And you had him all the way to the door, I believe, right?
Mhm.
And that's when a battle ensued.
Mhm.
And you wipe the floor with a not the floor. You wiped water deep of six more Zentarum, oh, five more Zentarum agents and a lieutenant. Just as about the battle ended, you started to hear like ruckus from down the alleyways. Um, Orders were given, and you assumed that the guard was getting close. It is also past dusk now. It's dark out. I mean, you guys been at this all day long. Um, so you're in the city, in the dock ward, you know, ramshackled buildings, uh, huts made out of other people's scraps. Um, we'll say that you're at a cross intersection. What would you like to do? What are your intentions
So this is right after the battle, correct?
right after the battle? I don't believe there were any alive individuals. You guys put them all down.
Didn't didn't
There
we
are
like
what?
didn't we go into like an alley or something? We hid two of the bodies.
Yeah, yeah, you guys. That was pre-fight.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was pre-fight. Okay.
Um,
Sorry, it's like you said, it's been a while and I'm like,
um, gods are coming. Perhaps we should make haste. We don't want to be seen amongst a slaughter.
yeah. I think our first priority, like you said, is to leave. Do you
You
think the
guys,
doc will find out that whoever
Um,
was supposed to meet him?
I think at this point we should assume that our presence is known.
All right. Well, let's leave before more come.
Agreed. So we will head back to the tavern.
I think we're
now?
at the.
you're
No,
gonna
our tavern.
you're
Oh,
gonna head to Yawning Portal.
Feels like the safest place right now.
and remind when is the doc supposed to? Well, doc.
Hmm.
Um, so you made a day on them,
Right.
with some navigation rolls and having the bigger ship and staying further out at sea. Uh, that gave you about 36 hours. You've been in the city, I'd say by this time, almost 18 hours. So you probably have enough time to long rest before he arrives, unless his ship caught wind.
Yeah.
Right. And we roughly know where he's going because
You
we
know,
got that out of the captain or the
Yeah.
lieutenant,
Yep.
correct? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Idea.
Let's head back and rest up at least for a bit and plan our next move.
Sounds good. So yeah, we'll head back to the yawning portal.
yeah, head back to the yawning portal. As you enter the yawning portal, it is bustling. There's probably 75, 80 people on the lower deck, and on the balcony around another 25, 30. Um, Everybody's having fun. Seems to have a good band playing this evening, and you guys can, maneuver your way through the crowd if you choose, and make your way to the rooms that are paid for you.
Seems like a good place to hide out for now.
Yeah.
Lots of people.
More faces means yeah, a good place to hide. Should we go to our room and discuss further or should we mingle? I've never really been on the run. So-
Well, it's not something I'm fond of, but something I have done before. Not necessarily from the law, but on the run nevertheless. Yes, I say we mingle for a bit before heading to our rooms.
So, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is shit. It's 10.
Okay, Verwin and Haruk, and probably Kaladin for this measure. As you enter and start just seeing this club lit up on a Friday night, that's the kind of vibe you're getting. Um, the three of you uh almost automatically see four individuals dressed similar as the Zentarum that you have faced. Just as when you enter the club and it's elbows to asses and you're bumping around and you're picking out like 4 or 5 individuals that you're trying to recognize, you make out 4 or 5 Zentarums. Um, you haven't been noticed. You don't get that sense. You just see them first.
Do they look like that they're actually like looking for our like the active what's up?
Make a perception check.
Well, we
Okay.
went back to the yawning portal, Noah, to run away
that's
from
a-
guards.
That's a negative on that. Well, what's my perception? 10.
Again, it's hard to tell their motivations from the distance that you're at. You
Okay.
know, it's like every time you look at them, someone cuts across, and there's like layers and layers and layers of just people here in between you and them. You do see them, so if you choose, with all the passive perceptions, how high your guys are, you can choose to maneuver around them and get to your room without any rolls. I'm
Okay.
just saying because you walked into this room, I know you guys have pretty high passives. You would pick these guys out like this.
I don't pick
Uh,
shit up. I'm
I-
gonna get a drink.
Well, hold on, Colt.
Yep. Yes.
I think we should head to the room immediately, and I'll kind of point over to the Zens.
And
The-
you pick up them.
Right. Yeah, that's
Maybe
probably a
we-
good idea.
Or yeah, and maybe you can come back down, disguise yourself, and get us some food and coffee, because it's been a long day.
Sure.
But yeah, let's head up to the room.
Right out.
So, having three of you seen these guys and their locations, you strategically maneuver through the dance floor, and all the bustling and the drinking. Um, you some guy randomly bumps into Verwin, like shoulder bumps. He turns around, some like beer flies out of his tankard and gets on you. He apologizes and you guys maneuver on up into your bedroom.
I think Barrow would be
Seeming-
the one to apologize. Oh,
Well,
I'm sorry.
it is an encounter of passive guys. No, I'm sorry. But
So that was a thing that happened. Is everyone all right?
Feel a little hurt. I think right now we need to decide what to do.
Yes. What are we doing?
Well,
The
we
doc
know the
comes
doc
in-
is coming.
Yeah, he comes in the morning, I believe.
We know he's meeting. Supposed to be meeting that lieutenant we just killed.
Ah, yes, that guy. Right.
We know
Well-
roughly where.
He still can meet him.
Right. Right.
Not an issue. What's our
I
game
still-
plan when we? I guess, gentlemen, this is my question: is this? How far are we taking this, and what are our goals? They still have their samples of us to do
But what-
who knows what
What
with.
does that mean? Right, but what does that mean for us? Do we really need to go after them?
I think at this point we're beyond the point of no return.
That's fair.
And it does seem like we're in constant danger when we're noticed by them. They did try to apprehend us once again. It seems like they want more than just samples.
So we set a trap for the doc.
I think that's the wisest.
And try to get at least some answers. Why
we take
us?
We take out the doc's personnel and capture him. Is the plan.
The problem is we can't just do this in the middle of Waterdeep.
No. This is true.
yeah,
It would need
what are
to be
your passive
excluded.
insights?
10.
10.
Also, probably pretty high.
13.
16.
13. 16. 16?
Yep.
All right. I'd say as you're having that conversation, you all come to the realization that treading lightly would be smart. Doing things stealthily or avoiding open confrontation. I mean, it's like you're not stupid, all right? You can imagine coming into the city and doing what you've done, regardless of the motives and whether what's right or wrong, people are going to start taking notice.
Now, I'm not saying that we just kill him out in the middle of the open sea or in the middle of the city. We should be able to lure him somewhere nearby. We've taken out 2 of their locations so far.
Yes. The only problem I think we've had is we don't know where in this huge dock he's going to be coming in. It's miles long, and we have no idea.
This is true. I'm sure the dockmaster might be able to tell us where he would likely port.
Agreed.
Also, we know where he's going too. Aren't they leading them back to the Zents?
The warehouse.
The
The
warehouse, right.
information. Yeah. Yep.
Now, I could meet with the doc and tell him that I have captured some of us at the warehouse. We could jump him in that house that's nearby the warehouse that our friend showed us.
What did we do with the lieutenant's body? Is he just in the street? Ah, shit.
I
Mhm.
mean,
Yep.
I'm good. I don't. So this is a thing. All right. You guys are above average intelligence. Uh, no matter how I'm trying to move this session along, there are some things that I assume that you do. All right. I mean, unless you're leaving Grog in the middle of city by himself, you know. I mean, you're not gonna.
Cole, I mean, just kidding.
Well,
I'm gonna say you probably drug them to a the side alley and tried to disguise them as best as you could. And
and
who's the best at deception?
not me.
So
It's me, actually.
give me a deception
Oh,
roll.
you better at deception than me?
Yeah.
What's your deception?
+9.
Oh, yeah, you have better.
Both of you give me a deception roll. I'm gonna average this roll, and I'm gonna say this is how well the bodies are hit.
25.
21.
All right. So that's a 23. So you guys managed to drag the bodies. It is the time of year where there was a lot of rain happening, so the blood and all of that shit could get washed off in a decent amount of time. And you felt pretty confident that no one would find them unless they were actively looking.
And besides, gentlemen, nobody knows that the lieutenant was killed. They just know that probably a bunch of Zents were killed. And when the doc comes in, he's not going to know that.
Right, right. So, I guess a couple courses of actions we could do. You could quite literally capture us, have us in chains, and
Yeah.
present us to the doc.
Veins.
Right.
Veins.
I think maybe expressing your location and bringing him to you to lay said trap would be wiser.
Ah,
But
I like
That way, we're not risking unknowns.
the problem is, where do we bring him?
I think we bring them to that warehouse. Or
Where
to the
else-
house that's nearby the warehouse.
We
that
burnt
were
that
hiding
house
in.
down.
Oh, that's right. I thought I just burnt the guy down.
No, I think you burnt the whole house down.
Oh, that makes sense. That sounds like me. Okay, well, we bring him to the warehouse.
Right, but then there are lots of Zents there.
We bring him to the alley.
Not secure.
We bring him to the pit.
I mean,
We say that we were attacked at the warehouse and we've secured rooms at the
yawning portal.
yawning portal because our tavern was attacked and it's not safe. And then we just push him in the pit.
He would die.
If
And
Farouk will fly him down to the pit.
I think we're trying to get information. We're not trying to kill
Yes,
him.
yes, but that's a more advantageous interrogation spot, maybe.
Yes.
I'm just spitballing ideas.
If we could get him down into the pit, I agree. However, there's, and I'll just look out the window. Lots of people around. We're gonna see probably everything that we do.
True.
And just so you guys know, when you were down in the dock ward, you probably walked by over 100 different ramshackled buildings, run down.
That's my point is there's plenty of places. We just gotta pick one. We got time to lay said trap.
We have probably 12 hours. Little-
Exactly. We sleep for 8, and that leaves us
4.
4 hours for preparation.
Well,
I like this.
What if, Alistair, you disguise yourself as a bounty hunter and you go and you tell them that you caught us and you have us in this building over here, and you walk in, we're not there, and we jump them.
It's basically my plan, but instead of a bounty hunter who they don't trust, I was thinking the lieutenant who they do trust.
It would work since we didn't leave any witnesses.
Exactly.
Now, again, the only problem is we need to find out where he's going to be. So we got to go talk to the dockmaster.
Of course, we'll get up bright and early in the morning, talk to the dockmaster, and figure out where to lay our trap.
We would have to. Someone would have to probably disguise self as a Zent, so the dockmaster would give them where, because just some random is not gonna really get the
Can be very
coordinates.
persuasive no matter how they look, and so can Kaladin.
You guys know where the dock is going. You don't know where the ship
Yeah,
is
that's our
going
point.
to
We
come
don't know where
in.
we don't know where the ship's gonna dock on the dock.
Okay, and you do remember that this is an alternate ship that he is taking in. The original ship that he was doing docked with you guys.
Yeah.
With Captain Atticus. So you
That's a good point.
I
Master might think he's already here.
I don't want you to spin wheels like once again, and you guys,
Right.
you
Right.
you would grab that. I think.
Maybe we just forget the docks. We just
Right, we know
you
where
meet
they're
him where
going.
he's going, and you lead him to where we are, and that's it.
Exactly.
Done.
Simple as
Easy.
that. What
It
could
worked
go wrong?
flawlessly.
Exactly.
Huzzah!
So
I guess work.
how are you going to get word to the dock on the new location? Yeah, I guess I'm trying to
On the
think
new
about
location? What was the old location? I'm not.
the
I'm
old,
not-
warehouse.
the old location was the warehouse that the guy went into. On the original fight that you guys got in here on that alleyway, there was one guard that got away and ran in the building. The other one you knocked unconscious. You questioned the unconscious guy when he woke up
That's some.
on the information for the lieutenant, which led you away from the
But we
original
took care of
warehouse.
that one guy because he's the one who identified Kaladin, correct?
Yes.
All right. So he's not a loose end. That's good.
Yeah, no,
Maybe-
you've been pretty thorough with
Maybe we
killing
scout out
people
the
in Waterdeep.
Except
the
for the
warehouse.
one guy.
Maybe we scout out the warehouse tonight. See if there's how many Zents are in there. We could still maybe meet. I could still tell them of the new location to send him. I could go as the lieutenant, but they might know he's dead. I don't know. We didn't leave any witnesses, so
Well, let's get our rest and yeah, I guess. And what time is it, Andy?
By the time you make it back, have this conversation, it's pushing probably 10, 11 o'clock at night.
one final idea before we hit the hay is
Might as
I
well.
could, in the morning I could go to the warehouse as the dock, tell them that we're in trouble and they need to leave the city. Then the warehouse might be empty.
That's
Or
not bad.
um
I could come as your lieutenant.
Exactly.
Hold on.
We've already met.
We-
I got in early.
we also know the Zents have like passageways in the sewers, correct?
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
it's
I would say you've never been in Waterdeep, and I'm only giving this bit because you're from Candlekeep, which keeps tracks. They're like the
Mhm.
kind of the cobalt soul of Toril, in my mind. I mean, the bigger cities in the Sword Coast all have active sewers. I don't think you might be crossing campaigns, Chance.
I might be. That's a
You
my
might be
bad.
thinking of no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'd be easy to assume that larger cities have sewers, and you guys all know how the chaos works, except for maybe Toruk, who might be oblivious to that end of going underground, but
I
Okay.
think
I-
I think it's worth a shot. I like the idea of going into the warehouse telling the Zents that
Clear out.
the guards are on to us, or maybe tell them that we're after them, like us, and they need to
Right.
disperse. I don't know.
And-
I'm not sure they'd be afraid of us enough.
No, I'm not saying necessarily us, but that someone is killing our people,
Sure.
and we need to leave the city.
I don't think they'll leave the city, but at least vacate the warehouse. They're
Fine.
safe
We'll,
from there.
we'll tell them that the location has been compromised,
Right. Right.
and they need to leave the warehouse,
Um,
and that'll leave it clear for us to lay our trap.
what should the rest of us do? Why?
Wait, and
And
then
then-
come into the warehouse once we realize it's clear.
Do you
Stay
think we
close.
could possibly follow them to see where they go?
I
Or
think
do
that
we-
might be wise. Maybe you guys could head to the rooftops, give them a follow.
I couldn't, but
No, those two, not us.
Right. Right. Okay. Well,
Where's the
seems like we have some type of plan.
all right.
Right. Off to bed now.
Yes.
Right.
so you guys you get your long rest. About 2:00 in the morning, it gets a lot quieter, and you can fall into that deep sleep, and really heal up. And you wake up in the morning and prepare yourselves, get your armor on, grab the gear that you need for the day.
Right.
Before we go, because we do have a couple hours,
Yes.
would you guys want to stop by the library here, the monastery, to? I mean, they have books from all over, and maybe we could at least get a glimpse of what they need at our assets.
Perhaps let me and I pull out the scrying eye and I'm like, let me see where he's at first. If he's still
Shit. Oh
in
shit.
Bright Ocean,
Hell yeah!
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Hell
Hold
yeah!
on. I didn't. Let me pull up the docs. What's the DC on that?
Careful, just remember what happened last time.
so wisdom
gotta-
save 15.
All right, I gotta. Let me just pull his cam. I gotta pull up my
Does it
characters.
have charges, or is it a once a day thing?
It has one charge, so once a day.
Yeah, and I mean yeah. You can only scry on someone once every 24 hours.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
thinking
so-
about the same person.
Yeah, only one use. So
Okay.
still
All right, hold on.
No, that's great.
Where's
3/5 of the
where's
spell.
the doc? Hold on. Here we go. View. Oh, I think that's 22.
Yep.
Very wise man.
It's
Yep.
like you like pull out the scrying eye, and as like the mist starts to fade, and you get that aerial view, you see the blue waters, and you can hear off in the distance a bell, and then it fades, and you open your eyes, and you can hear a bell off in the distance. Appears they're getting close. but you don't see their exact thing.
Um,
They were definitely outside of port.
yeah, but close enough to hear the bell. I look at Farrowin and I'm like, we don't have time
It's
for
a
that.
lot loud. It's a lot louder for
Right.
you than it is
Right, right,
them.
right.
All right, I just
Uh,
I
Okay.
suspect we have less time than we thought.
okay. Let's get a move on.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
So we'll head down to the warehouse.
all right. So you're gonna make your way to the warehouse. All right, half an hour. What are you doing when you get close to the warehouse? How do you want to do your plan?
Yeah.
So I don't
So
fuck it up.
Veroen, Taruk, maybe head to the rooftop to follow. Halfway through there.
I'll find
And-
a off corner alley and make my way up to the roofs.
And Kaladin, when we're close enough, we'll tuck behind an alley, turn into the doc and the lieutenant. You want to be the doc?
I was gonna say, which one's taller?
I think the lieutenant was.
The lieutenant was taller. The
Okay,
doc
should
is
be him then.
older, and almost like a little hunchback.
Okay, I'll do lieutenant then.
All right.
I'm like, I look at Cole. What did he sound like?
You didn't hear him?
I was handcuffed.
Just sound angry.
Okay. Colored and angry.
Yeah, that's right. You work with that. You're fine.
Okay.
You're a thespian.
Farouk and Verwin, go ahead and roll me a perception check. You two disguise yourself and find your way just outside of the door that you saw that one.
Before we do anything, I want to lean into Kaladin. Like, so do you have any idea on if this goes sideways, what's our plan?
My plan is run like hell.
18.
Long legs.
15.
18.
15? Okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna go in before Cole to like announce him. So
Okay.
Announce him?
yeah, just feel like when we walk in, I'm just like, get off your asses, Doc's here, or something like that.
So as you open the door
I like
and
kick
say
it open.
that,
I like kick it open.
yeah,
So I'm
when
kinda
you
trying to
open
be
the
angry.
door,
Yeah.
say that you see 5 agents just like sitting around a series of tables. Directly in front of you is probably like a 5-foot round table, and in the far back wall there is a square table with 2 guys sitting there playing cards, and on the right side there is a long table that has like some scraps of food left over, and they all stand up. Thank God you're here. We're under attack.
Tell me about it. And I like turn to look at the Doc as he enters.
I have the most angry face I can muster. Like I want to look as pissed off as possible. Like and
Give me
what?
give me a performance check
Sure.
or intimidation, if your choice.
Do. It's all the same to me. 21 intimidation.
You see their sneers, like they originally, like Kaladin, as you entered, and Cole, like they had this anger on their face, and you see it like kind of just turn into, all right, this is why we're in this place, like a set of intimidation. Like their mood is fluctuated from anger to fear.
And why haven't you all started packing up to leave? They know where we are. They've already killed many of our men.
They've taken 12 in the last 24 hours. I don't know who does this. We're waiting on your order.
My order is to pack. Don't even pack up. Get out of here. We'll meet at a secondary location. Where are
Which
you going to
one?
go?
Yes. Huh?
Answer him.
I don't have all day.
We'll go down to the Bug-Eyed Beetle in the Southern Ward. The place. Ah, and he points to the lieutenant. You know where it is.
And I'm going to look at him. I'm going to look that guy in the eye and look at him and go, they've already hit us at one of our taverns. You think we're going to go to another one? Pick somewhere else.
We'll hide west. Look for our symbol. We'll put it on the walls.
Good. Now get out of here, every one of you.
All right. And as you say that, the 5 individuals on this floor exit, and there is a doorway directly, probably 30 feet to the right of you, and a stairway that goes up. You can see 2 more from upstairs come to a balcony, walk down the stairs, and then 2 from this back room exit the room and just walk around you guys very cautiously, like they're walking on glass. And then as soon as they get past you, they dart through the doorway, and you can see all 9 of them head back down the alleyway that their
As they're-
best friend
they're-
Scott.
Oh,
Oh
stated.
no.
oh no.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Now,
Okay.
here I'm gonna switch it just so you can see.
Yeah, as soon as they're gone, we're like, oh yeah.
hold on. What was that place they said they were going to? The Bug-Eyed.
Bug-Eyed Beetle, but then you said not that. So
Exactly.
I said they will head west.
Okay, well now we have 2 possible locations of theirs. That's where my
Hell
mind
yeah.
was. That's where my
Hell
mind
yeah.
was.
Mhm.
Tell them where they're going, and then tell them to go someplace different.
So
All
here.
right.
So this is the room that you're working with right now. Here, I'm just trying to get it in.
Um,
And you have the upstairs is over there. Not there. My apologies.
That's right.
So
I will keep our forms just in case. We don't want any surprises.
okay. Verwin
We're
and Torun.
gonna, while the other guys are following, we're gonna search the building.
Go ahead and make investigation rolls. See here.
Just a 12 for me.
Okay. See if I can get this thing to focus in. And you 2 are here. You 2 are not here. So you spread out. Start looking around. Verwin. Just doing a perimeter around the roof. Taruk assisting. About 20 minutes after you see 9 Zen agents leave the building and start sneaking down the hallway and skipping across the main roadway that leads to the actual docks. You see 4 familiar figures start coming down the roadway.
Oh,
You see them. You see the doc. You see his 3. I don't know if you followers. We'll say. And both of you notice that their body language is extremely nervous. Like they weren't met at the docks by the people that were supposed to meet them, and they're walking to this. Is there any arrangements you guys want to lay out before they enter?
I mean, I would like to get the hell inside the warehouse to let
Right. Well, yeah, you have ample time to do that.
Okay.
I'd say you pick them up all the way down at the end of the. You have here. This is what I'll say. You guys have 10 rounds.
Okay.
All right. So you have 1 minute before they approach the building. What would you like to do? How would you like to set up all of that shit?
How far away are they, Verwin?
10 rounds.
Well, I mean, like how in feet?
They're down a couple blocks. Yeah,
It's probably 500-600 feet away.
Okay. That's kind of what I was looking for. Thank you. Well, I could take someone out, but they probably have good constitution.
I think whatever we do, we need them to come into the
Come
building
here.
first before we do anything.
I agree.
Uh,
We wait for them to come in, and do we just ambush them?
you could try talking to them as the Zent.
I feel like that gives them time to think something's wrong.
Do we have rope?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got rope.
50 feet of it.
I need a lot of rope.
I have. Fuck, I have no rope.
I have
Okay.
50 feet of rope.
I have no rope.
How do I have rope? Wait, I got a
Rope?
12. Noah, we did an investigation. Do your investigation roll for when we were looking around.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
See if you
Good. 19.
19. I'd say you guys find about 100 feet of rope.
Okay.
With between the 19 and the 12, you guys also managed to find about 120 gold pieces.
Can
200
I, Andy,
Yes.
2 seconds before you get into money? Can you specifically tell me how much Kaladin finds and how much Cole finds? Because Kaladin will pocket all of it.
This is true.
That is true. So I would say the Kaladin, you find 112 gold pieces and probably 70 silver in this small chest as you like made your way towards the back. Inside the back room, there's a desk with a chest unlocked as they were not prepared for any of this.
Nice.
Cole just pickpocketing around this room, you managed to find 7 gold pieces and 9 silver. Along with a plethora of weapons in this corner over here. All basic swords, rapiers, a short bow, and 2 hand crossbows.
Okay. So I have a plan.
I have some input on your plan as well, but go ahead.
Okay. So I want to try and make with all this rope the like classic like wooden log that comes down and like flies down, but I want to aim it right at the door. and I'm gonna set up all the rope, and then I'm gonna use my performance of creation to make the log, like right before they're gonna
Alright.
come in. So I can tie the rope on, and then that's my plan.
All right.
However, we want to work that.
Very comical. Hold on. That's a great plan. I was thinking that Cinder could be of help as well. The doc is
Okay.
very powerful, but I think maybe taking out one of his friends with his little stinger
So
would be useful.
so we are fighting
Sure.
them.
I think that's inevitable, and I think if we go into this knowing that, we're going to do a lot better.
Okay.
But we're not killing the doc. So my thought is I would try to get the doc with Cinder, see if we can take him out of the fight.
I like it. He just put Cinder at the door. He walks in. Bang.
I could stand here sitting at the table dressed as the lieutenant, or you could since you already look like the lieutenant. Just to off-put him when he comes in.
Maybe. Let's work this
There-
out first.
Valowin, could you position yourself near the door to stun someone?
Would if I was level 5.
Ah. Okay, well,
Level
I
are
don't
you
know what you-
guys?
4.
4.
What kind of shit you guys can do, okay? This isn't my normal gig, all right? I work alone. Okay, breathe. Okay, I like this plan.
Farouk, what are you doing right now? Are you?
I am bloody chilling on a rooftop with Verwin.
I
Until
think you're inside.
yeah.
are we all inside
okay.
now, or
Yeah.
You see Verwin like hop down and go in the second floor door that leads to a back stairway and go in the building. Are you gonna stay up top? Or are you gonna go inside the building and be a part of this conversation?
I would be on the middle of the back stair to have a view of the
Yeah.
room.
Okay. So yeah, you fly down and effectively plant yourself somewhere over here.
Alright. I think it's a solid plan. I think the log thing, sure, why not?
Yeah.
So
That's great.
you have to tie ropes somewhere for this log to the rafters, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
I think, Kaladin, I think you're going to need the log before you tie it up, because
Mm-mm.
how are you
See,
going to position
see
the
if-
rope to work?
I'm going to say if he ties it up right in the rafters and leaves rope hanging down with loops with
Yeah.
magic, you could place a log in there, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
And there's a
I think
balcony, right? So
so.
I'm gonna go up on the balcony, make the log, and then it's gonna.
Oh, then you're going to push it. Understood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I walk outside. Can I see Taruk?
I think
The
we can
only
see him inside.
door from downstairs is to the other side of the building. So downstairs building, the door is right here. The upstairs is on the opposite side where Taruk is over here. So technically Taruk is outside and about that high. With that door being open, he can see down to you guys and maintain
Oh, okay.
a view from the alley that the doc is walking down.
So I'm just gonna look at him and say, Taruk, I need you to tie this, and like show the rope, show the rafters where it needs to be tied.
Okay.
So you come in. We'll say we're getting at like round 5 now
Mm-hmm.
with all the conversation that's been going on.
Agreed.
Taruk, go ahead and roll me a dexterity check. Just God, actually, I almost want to make it acrobatics, but not really acrobatics. Just I think being a ranger, you would be proficient in tying knots. I just want to see how good of a knot you tie. So
It's
roll me d20 and add your proficiency in dex.
ooh, okay. $17.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then for the rest, however long it takes, I'm gonna just run up to the balcony, grab the rope, and just like be ready.
Okay.
I will
So
make myself look like the lieutenant and wait. And Cinder will be above the door waiting for them to come in.
So we'll say, Verwin, what are you doing? Are you hiding behind the door, ready to hit someone?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hiding probably in that room.
The door's right here. All right, so I'll just move it back so you guys can tell where the door is.
Right.
There's like 10 feet here and 20 feet on the other side of the door.
Then you know what? I'm actually gonna be where those two barrels are, kind of like on the
Like over here?
yeah, right behind there,
Okay.
so that
So-
they can't see me when they walk in.
All right.
can-
And Taruk, where do
Can
you want to
Troop
be?
go back on the stairwell?
Like go back like up here?
Yeah, so that he can like, because the stairs go to the second floor, right?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a balcony that is over this part.
Hmm.
I have
Okay.
it over here. So
How many more
the-
rounds do you think did you say we had?
After this, you're down to 4. So 32
Okay.
seconds.
So
Or like
Taruk would be in the balcony
24.
then.
Okay. Do you want to be
So the-
facing the door or on
Yeah.
the leg?
No, on the facing the door.
All right, so I'll put you over on this side, on the balcony.
And then
Cole?
so
Well,
what's
Oh.
happening when it comes to the door?
I'm going to use Cinder to try to knock him unconscious. My hope is that seeing the lieutenant will startle them, and then
The log.
the log, I guess.
So we just everyone else is collateral, and we just want the dock, right?
We want the dock. Everyone else is collateral. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If Cinder doesn't work, I will attempt something else.
So before we go to break, I just want to get the initial. I'm gonna here. Hold on. Let me before you guys do anything. Let me roll 4 die. All right, put them next to these guys. Go. Next 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay. What's your trigger?
The
What
trigger?
is going to pull set the chain of events off?
All right. So my thought is I'm going to turn into the lieutenant, and I'm going to look really beat up, and I'm going to lean against that post right there.
All right. Perfect.
My hope is that they enter the warehouse before we do anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The dock, I hope, comes to me. Cinder will attack, and then the log goes, and then everybody else can pretty much just go.
Yeah, so Cinder attacks when he's in line with the log, so that it's like bang,
Yeah.
same time.
Well, we don't want to kill the dock. We don't want the dock in line with the log.
Right.
Yeah, we do. It's not gonna. It won't.
All right.
kill him. It's just a.
Sure. You're right.
Or if
We
not,
can always heal him or something.
Yeah.
You
That's
know, talking does go a long way. Kind of hear Verwin just mutter, and
Mm, I talk
and then
all
held
the
behind
time.
the wall.
Tell that to Crass.
oh well, he'll be out shortly.
I talk all the time, and look where it's gotten me.
So I know
Yeah.
what Alistair is holding and what Kaladin is holding. Taruk and Verwin, are you holding any actions?
Yeah. I guess I will hold. Let me see here. I am going to hold my oh fuck, what's it called? Where is it? My Breath of the Dragon attack.
All right, and what's the range on that?
It is a 30-foot line.
So you
Or
would have
20-foot. Oh,
so you'd have to get closer.
even for a 30-foot line.
Yep. 30-foot line, you'd have to be 10, 20, 30 over in the actual doorway.
Just clarifying, the log is above the dining table there.
Yeah, here. So
Just making sure where we're lining up. So when they're lined up there, Cinder will.
where do you want the log?
Got it.
You want the log right there? So when it comes down right here. Right here.
Let's do them more like diagonal. That gives me more
Like
of a
this way.
yeah, more like as
Okay.
close to straight on at the door as I can get.
All right.
Andy, if I'm like in in that doorway, then I'm just gonna still hide. I won't. Worst comes to worst, I'll just move into combat if I need
You
to.
can hide behind this and wait for the sound triggers. You
Yeah.
know? I mean,
That's-
you guys aren't, the non-adventurers. You're starting to get the hang of this. So, all right. So Taruk, what are you holding?
I have my bow at the ready and wait for the dock to get stuck and pick up whatever doesn't get hit. Just-
Perfect. Okay. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a quick break and
good, I got
come back and do this. We'll be
Sounds
back
good.
in a few.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. switch this back on.
What my
Here we go.
hell yeah.
Let me just on.
I'm getting hot.
General, all right, welcome back, everybody. Let's see here. So, as you guys all prepare yourself, you, in this order, see an elf enter and move there, followed by what looks to be a female half elf here. The doc comes in and behind him is the half orc. Seeing the lieutenant bloodied and everything, he is going to come up to you.
As soon as
You know what,
Go ahead.
Tim?
Yep.
Actually, here before we do this,
Mhm.
Taruk and Verwin, go ahead, roll me stealth checks, and Kaladin and Cole, roll me deception checks. If you're using disguise self, you have advantage.
okay, that's good.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay.
I got a 10.
I don't think I'm using
Okay.
myself anymore because I looked like the lieutenant, and we
Yeah.
don't want to have 2 lieutenants. So
19.
what was it? Deception?
If you're not using a disguise, it would be stealth,
Oh, okay.
as you are hiding.
That would be 10 then.
You see the doc come in and his group kind of just like fan out. They notice a couple figures in the balcony, but they can't really make them out. What is wrong? The doc says to you, and he takes a step forward towards you.
Before he,
Who did this? Yes.
I was gonna say before he gets to that point, I would have my pseudo dragon come down and sting him, so he's still lined
Okay.
up with that
So
wall
he's-
or wherever.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and as soon as that happens, the logs.
actually, you know
Okay.
what? I will send my pseudo dragon when he makes that step close to me because he's already out of line with that log. So
So, bam.
I'll like grab him by the
All right.
shirt and cough and act like real sick. Like I'll hold on to him.
So for the pseudo dragon,
It's
that is
it's an
what
attack
kind of
roll.
save?
It's an attack roll first,
okay.
and then it's a wisdom save, and then it's a con save. 19.
19 hits.
My
Con. He rolled a 15 for his con.
5. He takes 5 piercing damage.
Okay, so he takes 5 piercing damage.
He rolled a 15.
15. 12 on the die plus 3.
Just made it.
fuck.
With that being said, Kaladin,
Yeah, if
you said
if he's not in the line of the log, then I'm not gonna let it go. But
Well, the orc is.
is the orc in line?
Yeah.
Does he look in line?
I mean, your log is swinging, so fuck.
Looks like it. He looks in line with me to the door, dude.
Like, if it's swinging from here, I'd say you
Oh,
can
okay.
either get these two or possibly these two. You can manipulate it both of those ways. Your choice. These two or those two.
I didn't even think about it.
How big's the log? 10 feet?
It's medium, so 5 feet, really.
5 feet. So you can swing at one of them.
One of them being the orc or the doc.
The dock is past.
Oh, right.
Past
So
it.
yeah, I'll go with the orc then. Yeah. I
Okay.
summon it and that's my action. And
Oh, all right, and you let it go. What's this? We're gonna have to homebrew.
yeah,
something, right?
it's up to you.
Or
I would say maybe a saving throw.
Saving throw.
yeah,
and attack
deck
roll.
save.
Sure.
Deck save?
Use my
I think
my DC.
deck save. Yeah, what's your DC?
My DC is 15.
He rolled a 4 plus 2, so a 6.
All right. So however much damage you think a flying log would do.
You said it 2d8
2d8. Great.
bludgeoning.
Great. Where's the second d8? There you go. Not bad. 8 damage.
8 points. And he failed. So this is what I'm gonna say. As you release the log, it swings like it finds the loops in the rope that Taruk made, and it slams him up. And as it comes back, he like kind of stables, and then it bounces in and knocks him prone.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So now we got Taruk.
That was cool.
I'm not gonna miss this opportunity, and I'm gonna shoot at the orc that's now prone.
You have disadvantage on prone attacks with your
Oh, really? No.
yeah.
yeah,
Ranged attacks are disadvantage when they're prone.
Okay, so
It's melee.
yeah.
Melee would have advantage.
So I have an angle on both of the elf and the half, right?
you can see the doc, the male elf and the female. You can see all 4 of them.
Okay.
You have a choice.
Let me go with the male elf in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Yeah. And that is D8 with force. It is another. Okay, so we'll do that. 8 points of force damage.
8 points. All right. And Verwin.
Yeah, I mean, I'll step around and I'll let's see. I can probably only get the is that the female elf, the one with the maroon?
Yeah, the female and here. You said 30 feet.
Yeah, 30-foot line.
So the doc or the female.
I'll do the female.
Okay.
And she, I believe, they must make a dex saving throw.
Hey. Jesus. Yeah. Fail. 6.
Hell yeah! Ooh, that's good. And that 8 points of lightning damage. Roll 2 4s.
Look at you guys. A 5 and 3 8s. As soon as this group enters, the pseudo giant comes down, stabs Doc in the back as Taruk releases his bow, and the log drops down, and lightning comes underneath it, all inflicting damage on each of these party members. I need you guys to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Ooh, that's good. Not really.
Ellie.
I'm assuming I'm last.
Nope.
I don't know.
What's your total?
Well, my total's still a 6.
Oh, okay. You're. What? Oh my God, we suck today.
My total is a 2.
Oh,
So let me just pull up this +1. So 18. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
18.
Problem for Cole is if he doesn't
Wow.
go early, he goes down quick.
Okay. So, did anybody get a 21 and up or 20 and up above?
I get a 22.
Farouk.
Hell yeah.
22 for Farouk. Top of the round.
And then it's everybody else, Andy.
Yeah.
21 for Ray. 15 to 20. Any of you guys?
Nope. We're all under.
Ooh.
All of us are under 10.
All right. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it is.
A blast.
I'm gonna die.
I'll heal you.
Wait, here we go. We gotta go like Pokemon trainer like.
What order are you three?
I'm first.
So we got Verwin,
Kaladin, then Cole.
Cal, and Cole. All right. Top of the rounds. Farouk, you are on the balcony. You release your Lumbo. Pull around another one. What would you like to do?
Hunters mark the elf in front of me,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go again.
Alrighty. So you hunters mark this guy.
It's a 23 to hit,
That hits.
and then we are doing this, and this. That's 13 points of damage. Do you want a particular?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. 13
Um,
points of damage.
Yep.
You release the arrow right through his neck. It spins him around. His head hits the wall, and he falls.
Right, maybe we are stronger, guys.
Apparently.
I mean, that was 21 points of damage to that one guy that you
Yeah.
guys done. So,
That's true.
anything else, Farouk?
Um,
Movement, bonus action,
well, the hunter's mark was my bonus, I think.
bonus action. Yep.
Um,
So it's just kind of hanging out
I'll
there
have
right
to
now.
wait to move it. So I'll just end my turn because I don't need to move.
Okay. This guy is going to use half his movement to get up. Five, 10, 15. Put him in melee with Cole. And he
I'm sorry.
is.
I mean, does he still
Going
know
to-
that I'm not that I'm not the lieutenant?
You know what? Pulls his weapon and stands in front of the dock. Yeah, this is a larger half orc, so effectively giving the dock half cover from this face.
Sure.
And he is going to. He is going to do this. I need like another 10-footer here. He's gonna manifest Echo.
Oh shit.
And put it in Echo next to Kaladin. But that's all I can do for that turn. Next up is the dock. The doc is going to here. Pulls out from his pouch this small vial of blood and starts sprinkling it on the ground. And from the ground, you see these hands just rise up and start circling him as he casts spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon or spiritual guardians?
Spiritual guardians.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I saw you drop the circle. That's the only reason I questioned you.
Yep. Yeah. No, my bad. So let me just cast that.
Oh boy.
And that's his turn. It's all he, you know what? He's going to just take a. You know what? No, he won't take a step back.
Do I take damage while I'm in there?
I believe it's at your turn.
If
You have to make a wisdom save.
if he chooses that, I'm one of the people who does.
Yes. But he's just doing this as a defensive thing currently. That brings us to Hilly. Verwin.
Okay.
Need you. Nope. Verwin, we're not to you guys yet. We're on the third turn. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Please.
Is this for Crass or no?
No.
Okay.
This is not.
Crass
It's
is
not-
out because I rolled
this is-
a nat 1 for him.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 though.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
You withhold the essence that tries to grab onto your brain as she casts Hold Person. Right. That brings us to Verwin, Kaladin, and Cole.
So Crass would like to get as close to the elf bitch as possible.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Get you right in her grill.
Yep. And we're gonna do 3 attacks with flurry of blows.
Sweet.
So first one, that is 16.
16.
What's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman.
16 hits.
Second one is higher,
Him.
27,
Not everyone will sing again.
26.
Yep.
And third one is a 15.
Testing.
15 misses. Or
Sorry about
15 just hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so
All 3 of them.
she will take 23 points of lightning damage.
23. As you just come up. 3 quick punches with these just lightning shocks coming out, tasing her in spots as she falls. You killed Ellie, you bitch.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
Love it.
Anything else? You've only used 20 feet of movement.
Oh. Yeah. Who's the next guy? Who's ever
The
closest?
doc. The doc. But you want to move towards it? He's got this.
Crass will move
Like-
towards it.
Okay. When you enter, make a wisdom saving throw. I mean, just
That's really good.
Very
24.
24.
I think I take half, right?
Okay. Do. On a failed save, you take half as much.
Sweet.
So you suffer 7, 5, 12, plus 6 is 18. So 9 points of. What's your alignment?
My alignment is pure neutral.
You can message neutral.
Pure neutral, yeah.
All right. So 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Or actually, no, it would be necrotic because it is his alignment,
Oh, okay.
not yours. So 9 points of necrotic. That's your bonus action movement.
Yeah.
Action. So you're good. Kaladin, you are up.
Okay. There's a guy next to me. I think we're just gonna ignore him for now. He hasn't done anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration first. Things first.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look down to Crass and say, "Come on, Crass, you gonna kick their ass. Nobody's like you." Something.
Crass is inspired.
I do that. And then I'm going to look down at the dock. And I'm going to say, oh man, hold on. I got to look something up really quick. 1 second. It's got to be good. And I look at the doc and I say, "Hey, Doc, why are piggy banks so wise?" Because they're filled with common sense. And I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit!
I found a
That's
really
why
good
my
one.
Saturday jokes were bad.
Yeah, right.
That's a 21.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
laughing.
No, he doesn't have a good sense of humor.
Kind of gleans at you. Bonus action. You gonna stay right there?
Put him.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
As long as Kaladin's, are you moving, Kaladin?
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. You are up.
Right. Still look like the lieutenant.
Yep.
Do they look hostile to me?
Yes.
Say what?
Cautious. They're not completely hostile to you yet. They're trying to take in the surroundings. They were ambushed, and you were at the center of that. So
True, very true.
they haven't rolled higher than your deception yet, though. So you're doing a good job.
I will cast Hold Person. I will back up if I'm not within 5 feet. Am I within? Okay, I'm gonna try to back up. See if they attack me. Like I'm gonna act
Back
super
up.
scared.
They don't attack you, but you see like the orc just
I'm
kind of
backing up
grind
as
his.
far as I can,
Okay.
and I will cast Hold Person on the orc.
And the orc. If they weren't hostile towards you, they are now.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as I cast it, if you'll allow me, I'll drop my disguise.
15 plus
Nah, you succeed. Don't worry about it.
18. And you
Shit.
drop your disguise.
And I use my free action to flip them off, and I cast Hex on the orc. I can't do that because it's a spell.
you can't.
Yeah, I
Yep.
can't do that. That's a spell. I think that's all I got. Actions, bonus actions. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, that brings us to the top of the round. Toruk, you are up.
All right. Hunter's Mark goes to the orc now that he's up on his feet.
All right.
And that's going to be.
Does your Pseudo Dragon have hit points?
Oh yeah, he does. I should have rolled for initiative for him. Sorry.
Yeah, because he takes 3d8 damage.
Probably dead. He'd have to do a saving throw, right?
Don't roll for him. Don't even.
Yeah, he's got 7 hit points. Dude's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Like poofs.
All right. It's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
It's, 17 points of damage.
17? What are you
17.
rolling?
So I have the D8 for my force damage. I have a D8 for the bow and a D6 for Hunter's Mark
What do you get the force damage for?
because that's part of
Except
my
for-
subclass.
So you roll 2d8 at level 4.
Yep.
No one ever tell me that Rangers are underpowered, all right? I don't even want to hear it, all right? So, yeah. Said 17?
And once I use the force damage, all of it's converted to force instead of piercing and anything else.
Yeah, I think that would make the bludgeoning, like, it takes your d8 and converts it to force. Does it add?
From what
We don't have to figure it out.
I was just
Yeah.
I'm looking right now.
You know, we can. I'm cool with
it's in
rolling with it.
it's in my bonus action planar warrior talks about it.
Yeah, but you use your bonus action to move your Hunter's Mark.
We're good. Continue. We'll
So you do 17 points of damage with your attack. Do you have an extra attack, or
No.
Are you using any movement? He's
No,
looking fucking rough.
so I can still see the rest of the room, so I'm fine.
He's correct.
Oh,
I'm
Okay.
not gonna move.
now that brings us to this guy. He is going to run at Cole. Oops. He is going to run at Cole and want to make sure. All right, I can do this. Cole, he is going to come down with a two-handed strike against you. That is a 16. All right. You suffer 5 points of slashing damage. And then Kaladin attack against you.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 18.
Yep.
And you feel like a sword just sneak underneath your ribs for fucking 4 points
Ow.
of damage. Yeah, I rolled really weak on that. And
It hurts.
he is going to do this. So let me just roll. He's going to second wind himself. Heal up a little bit. All right. And
Hey, can I use a reaction?
Yes. For what?
Hellish Rebuke.
All right.
Dex save.
Dave. That's a fail. That's a 7.
No, he takes 3d damage.
Oh,
I rolled the perfect number for Cole.
3
Rolled
ones?
3 sixes.
Oh,
You wanna do
18
this?
points of fire damage.
Nice.
How do you want to finish him?
Yeah. Okay, so he attacks me with a sword, and then he attacks Kaladin, or someone else did.
His echo attacked Kaladin.
Okay, I want to grab him by the face as like my whole like these flames come from my feet, and they like surge up my body into my hand into his head, like as a reaction.
And the flames just light up around his skull as he screams until his voice is gone, and you feel the weight of his body just fall out from underneath your skin as he is dead.
The first time that
At
spell's
this
been
point-
worth it.
At this point, it is
That was
the
meta.
doc's turn. And he says, he's gonna drop his spirit guardians. Enough. You've had your way. No more blood should be wasted.
oh
Ugh.
is he looking rough or no?
No.
While he's talking, can Crass punch him? Not like
Do you have Sentinel?
no.
It's still
no, no.
his turn.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's
okay. I
his
thought
turn.
combat was over. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's still his turn. He drops that. I guess now, if you want to punch him, go for it.
Is the echo gone? Is that what's up there?
Yep, the echo is gone.
Like
All-
trying to
all-
kill them.
His three, laggies, his bodyguards. You guys have eliminated them.
I rolled an
Um,
18, and I'm not trying to like kill him or
You could
anything.
do a
I just want to
stunning
knock
strike.
him like to the ground. Like
Alright.
I'm not really trying to do damage
what-
necessarily.
What's your dexterity modifier?
+6, +5.
You're all right. You're +5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you do 5 points of damage to him.
You could
It's,
make it
it's
a-
hard to really evade that. In the heat of the battle, you just punch him. You hit him for 5 points of damage. Buckles down to his knee.
Yeah, that's what I
You
wanted.
see like some blood running out of his nose. Puts his staff on the ground. What do you want to know? How do I get out of here alive?
I'll walk up to him. I
I'm
get
heading
down,
down.
like crouch down. I'd like to leave here alive. Tell us what we want to know. What?
Tim, I can barely hear you. Hold on. Let me
Sorry.
let me
I
kill
may
this.
not be talking loud enough.
Yeah, I want to kill this combat music now. Because it's really intense.
If you want to leave here alive, tell us what we want to know. What were you doing with your samples that you stole from us?
Give me an intimidation check.
Taruk is gonna
Can I
fly down and
produce
stand
flame
behind
while
him.
I'm doing this?
And Taruk, what did you say? You're gonna
He's gonna
fly,
fly
down?
down and stand behind Cole when Cole's in front of him, intimidating him.
A 16.
All right, roll another d20, see if it's higher. I'll give you advantage on this.
Me?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. That is much higher. 18, 19. 24. You've already taken out at least 15 of your men. You don't want
They're
to mess
not
with
mine. But they are paid for. And it is a waste of money. You see, Tavan, he's a visionary. He has this idea of harvesting the blood from the non-manfolk, the non-human, and combining it into one.
Who is this Tavon?
And he is our visionary.
Yes, but who is he?
He is an elegant man, noble status. And he is also the leader of the Crimson Lotus.
What would you do if we let you leave here alive?
Think. I'll think hard and long. But I cannot guarantee anything. I will let you know that even if you kill me, you know that they will just grab another blood priest. If they don't already have a half a dozen roaming around Faerun looking for you.
Um,
I got your scent, you know. And he's gonna look up to Kaladin.
Cress would kind of like to get in his face right now and just stare at him and just, what the fuck did you do to me?
It's not so much about what I did to you. It's what I borrowed or collected. Where it's for flavor, you know. Devon likes to be cinematic with these. He likes us to be. But I merely just took some of your blood. And it's gone now. It's almost there by this time. You see, while you were chasing me, my other caravan, delivering the blood, went out the front gates of Daggerford and made it to Waterdeep before us. You see him cough up just like a little bit more blood. Bend over. I
Someone
can
who
tell
wants to
you,
live. You're not doing a great job of convincing me to let you.
I'll look around the room.
Cress is gonna look at Cole. Do you think we'll get any
Let
more?
me walk
information?
out. Sorry. What do
Oh.
you say?
So,
Nope.
do you think we'll get any more information out of him?
This is crass.
Yeah.
Maybe. Let him speak.
Listen, I don't know where Tavon hides out. I've never met him. But I do know where his right-hand man is. They call him the Taxi. He's a Neverwinter. And he's probably the only one and only way you can get to have a face-to-face with Tavon.
How do I get a face-to-face with this man in Neverwinter?
His name is Potter Frostgrave. He resides at where's my okay. He resides in a small keep just east of Neverwinter, close to the Neverwinter woods. That's that's the only way We have a connection with him. He is a delivery service of people, product, and messages. He certainly will have more information than I can give you. Please don't hurt me again. No.
I'll look at. As far as I'm concerned, Verwin, I don't think we'll get any more out of him.
Wait, old man. Is it his crew that's going into other planes as well?
You see his head cock a little bit. I have not witnessed any of that, but I have heard rumors. This was a decision I had to make out of necessity of where I was. And now I'm too far deep to get out of it. You just can't turn against them, against the Hadari. But if there was a plane top, a destination, a person that has that kind of power, Potter has that power. Just watch out. He's fucking demented. He's lost it many years ago.
Thank you, sir, for your honesty. And on this nod, Verwin.
Andy, you ever watch Naruto?
Okay.
So at this point, Cress is going to kind of coat his right hand with the lightning energy that's coming around, and he's just going to stick it through his chest.
You just like do a winding uppercut as like the doc's leaned over. I'm not gonna even make you roll for it. He's taken enough damage. Just right through. You feel the weight of his body as soon as you like puncture the first parts of the rib cage, just fall limp on you as
Yeah, and I'll kind of just toss him off my arm.
I'm gonna pick up his staff
okay.
and start looting his body.
All right. Let's see here. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Anybody who's investigating.
Cress is going to collapse.
Yeah.
Taruk is gonna check the elf.
It's straight
Okay.
18. I don't have any pluses to investigation. So
I'll go to the orc or half orc guy.
Let's see here. You go to the orc. On the orc, you find a great sword or a long sword, chainmail, a couple hand axes, nothing of like your Arcana tingle. Nothing looks fancy. On the dock, you find you find a set of cartographer's tools. A hand crossbow that is in a bag, along with this emblem of like a drop of blood in an oval, set in like a pewter colored steel.
Oh, sorry. I find a vial of blood.
No, you find an emblem that has like a drip of blood, like the image of a drop of blood
Gotcha.
in an oval thing. You find a shield. He had some rough leather armor underneath his cloak that wasn't too well taken care of. And you find a potion
What's it look
a
like?
vial, red, swirling. But that's all you really find. You don't find anything. You find a book too, actually, on the dock,
I open
and
up
it
the book and take a
has
peek.
it has notes about. Here, let me bring this up. So I have this wrote down. About a guy named Eugene All, aka Gears, the inventor. He has some notes about him. They traveled from Eberron, a distant realm, um, and how his shop is doing well, and he has actually started creating robots that will better help protect, so they won't have to hire uh normal Zentarum guard. Um, Talks about how the next time in Waterdeep he should meet up with him on Delzorin Street and Windborne Way. On the northeast corner, he has a new shop, and he would like to show him some of his new toys.
You would like to show the dock.
Yeah. And you get from that sounds right up the alley of those mechanical things that you faced on the beach but 4 or 5 days ago. Um, it also talks a little bit about um not much about Potter, not much about Tavan, but about Isden Big. Um it's got like a picture of two bones kind of crossed, and everything about him is wrote in a way that this guy is completely afraid of the guy. Like this dude is really intimidating, to him at least. Uh, but that's all you find. You guys find also you find 15 gold on the dock, and you find, or actually on the dock you find 35 gold. On the orc you find 15 gold.
Guess how much
I'm
gold I have, Noah?
Now Taruk was going to the
69.
rogue that he put down
Yep.
pretty quick. See here.
Guess how much gold I have.
That was I closed him out. Let me open him back up, and Ellie. On him, you find ball bearings, some candles, several daggers, and by several I mean about 5. 12 gold pieces and 30 silver pieces, leather armor, and a pack, an adventuring pack with a lantern, some oil, some pitons, and a rope.
Can I go over to Verowyn?
And thieves' tools. Actually, he has thieves' tools. So you find those. And are you guys I'm guessing you're searching Ellie too.
Yeah, we'll have someone search Ellie.
Ellie
I'll do it.
I just want to go over
has
to
2
Verowyn.
pieces of jewelry that you guys think you could probably get about 50 gold pieces for. One's a necklace and one's a bracelet.
Do they
Very
fit?
few weapons. Actually, her quarterstaff is all she really has. But you do find a forgery kit. So bodies are laying on the ground.
Is
You've
Verowyn still
done
collapsed?
your
Berwin
investigating.
is laying on the ground.
What's the next step?
I want to go up to Verowyn on the ground, kind of try to wake him up.
I can't hear you, Tim. Is it
Can you
me?
hear me?
I can hear.
Hello?
I can hear him.
I can't hear
okay.
anybody. Hold on
I-
one
I-
second.
Oh boy.
Uh,
I was like earlier it was you were a little quiet, but
You hear us now?
I can hear you.
okay, you can hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. I just want to go up to Verowyn and be like, hey, you're right, kid.
I gotta stop doing this. And he'll kind of just sit up and like rub his head a little bit.
I've been meaning to ask you. I feel like now is as good a time as any. What are you doing?
It's a great question. Ever since
you took your hand and that happened, and I'll just point to the dock.
Farrell will kind of look over and like his face immediately, like he's seen death, but like him doing that, he like goes pale.
A little embarrassed.
Right.
I mean,
right.
I'm super impressed, but it just seems a little off character. Sometimes you act a little out of character. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I kind of like it, but
to be honest, during those times, I'm not, I guess, conscious. I've noticed more and more I've been blacking out, and some like it's almost like a dream, watching things happen, but like I don't remember it, and I don't know.
right, well, you don't seem hostile to us, so that's good. You've been very helpful when that happens. Except for the time where you went on the boat and you abandoned us and we all almost died. Besides that part.
I think we should go to the monastery soon. They might have answers for at least something.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great. Answers would be good.
Answers would be great at this point.
I agree.
Is that the only time it was actually Verowyn in a battle?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know when he I don't know when he blacks out or doesn't black out. I was almost dead then.
We were both blacked out.
No, Verowyn was Verowyn on the boat battle, and I think that was the only time.
That was the time I'm referencing.
Yeah.
So,
right, answers would be good. We just got a lot of answers, so that's good. And I don't think these guys are a problem in this city for us right now, because I think we've pretty much taken out anybody who knows who we are.
So I guess what's the next step?
Well,
Drink?
we should go decompress, but we also have some other arrangements that we need to handle this week.
Shit! The whole
Thomas, what's his face about the monster in the sewers?
But you know, immediate threats over.
Go
If I
get the
can tell.
drink.
We'll get a pint.
And then
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. Paladin,
yes.
tomorrow can I borrow that eye, please? I'll promptly give it back.
We'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, so
Fair enough. Paladin, if we're live tomorrow, do you mind if I borrow that?
we'll see. Well, I've learned
Paladin,
to
I'll
not
give
make
you
promises.
30 gold if you let me borrow that.
Right now.
I will give you 15 gold now if you give it to me, and I'll give you 15 gold when I return it.
No,
Make it-
I'm just
persuasion.
joshing. Yeah, I'm just joshing. Yeah, I just give it to him. I want it back, so I can gamble it or something.
Yeah, I was gonna give it back to you.
You have to. I'll kill you. I'm just kidding.
But you said you were gonna gamble it, and that kind of triggered me.
I didn't say I was gonna gamble it.
I'm gonna hold on to this.
I would gamble my wife.
You don't
Guys,
have a
I'm-
wife.
I'm sure
hold
we
on
can
to
have
this.
this conversation somewhere else.
Yeah, sure. Hey, everyone, I'm holding on to this. Just letting you know that he's not having it anymore.
Until tomorrow.
I'm not giving it back now.
You guys, you're finish going through the rest of this warehouse. And where are you heading? Back to the yawning portal to drink off the battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the danger's done.
With that being said, it's 11 o'clock tonight. So we'll pick up in 2 weeks with a conversation over some drinks at the yawning portal and what you guys want to do next. Oh, level up.
Hell yeah.
Level 5.
Level 5. And like and subscribe. Yeah.
Love you all.
Yes. Big hearts. It's nice to be back with this group.
Glad to be
Every
back.
other week when you miss one, it feels like fucking forever.
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
Live
So-
forever.
Yeah. We'll see you in the 2 weeks. Oh, geez. Wait a second. Wait 1 second here.
Mhm.
Oh, are we going to be on a Halloween?
No, Halloween's on
No.
Sunday.
Yeah, I know, but are we before or after Halloween? So it would be the 13th and the 20th, or the 12th and the 26th. Ooh, all right.
Should we dress up?
Fucking A.
Hell yeah. Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
go. I'm gonna go get that old man dungeon master costume.
Hell yeah.
So I expect full Pumat soul gear, like
yeah.
full on like.
Yeah, for sure. No, Tim, you and I should do something like
So
I don't know.
we'll
I don't know.
we'll have to plan on that. That'll be fun. So love you guys, and we'll see you next Tuesday for Diaries of the Wimpy Graviturgist, as we will be offline this weekend, prepping some new changes to the campaign structure for the Wayward Ones going forward. Noah is going to be taking over one of our Saturday nights in his homebrew world, which is exciting. It's a lot of fun, and we're play testing some shit right now with him and breaking him in.
Yeah.
So stay tuned
Like
for that.
hell.
We'll post it to the social medias and all that stuff when we get it in concrete. Until then, love you. Be safe.
Oh, level up.